Okay, I always got a grip, I never slip, I never panic. Got my Rolex at Pacific while I fly through the Atlantic. And just like a know-it-all, I always got the upper hand. And if I listen to you bitches, I would still be on the camera.
What's up, YouTube? This Kenji back again with a I guess you could say something a little different on my channel that I want to do. Pretty much, I guess you could say I'm gonna do like a little story time. It's like something in the past that I went through, or something different that I can actually talk to or just like, share with you guys. Because I mean, I'm really open. Well, not with everything, but I'm pretty open with majority of certain things that I feel comfortable talking about. So, as you see in the background, there's a little bit of Call of Duty in the background. I did like 2 hours worth of footage, and I just really took out the best games that I had. I think one of these games I lost. I don't remember, but it was actually a good ass game, and I was with my roommate. That we were just one day just decided to just jump on and just make some videos and shit like that. So and by the way, I do live stream, so if you want to catch that out, leave all that shit in the description below. My Twitter, Instagram, shit like that. But the story that I'm actually going to share with you guys today was something that happened in high school. And basically it's just shit, I guess you could say, trying to be a player, and it pretty much goes wrong, in that case. And this was back in like 2010, 2011, and beginning my I guess you could say my sophomore year of high school. And that was pretty much a good year for me, honestly, in the beginning, with the bullshit that happened. But it was actually a good year for me personally. So pretty much, in the beginning of that time, I was actually involved with this one particular female. And I don't want to give out no names or nothing like that, but I was involved with this particular female. Wasn't together, but we was always around. Summer school happened. She was there. After summer school, she was still there. Just that companion at that time. She had my back, I had her back type shit. So doing all of that shit happened. School's about to start up again. So, man, I'm going in. Sophomore year, I'm finna go in this bitch. I'm finna do my thing. I'm finna have a good time. All this shit like that. And we get to school, me, I wasn't never the type of person to ride the bus. I hate riding the bus because you gotta wait for the motherfuckers to come. Then you gotta sit there, crowded bus full of people that you hardly don't even say shit to. And then when you got a couple of your homies or a couple of your friends that you fuck with, it just, it's okay. Like, I wouldn't mind riding the bus, but shit, fuck it. So, at that time, the girl that I was, with, we're not dating, but the one I was involved with, she just got her license, and, she just got a whip. So, she didn't mind taking me to school and shit, picking me up. So that's what she did. She picked me up, took me to school and shit like that. So I get to school, I'm like a couple minutes late. So everybody's already in class. I'm just walking through the door, and I sit down, everybody was like, "What's up? Hey, how you doing?" and shit like that. I'm like, "What's up? How you doing?" And most of my people in class that I knew, like including my sister, I knew them. So I was like, "What's up?" Everybody like that. My sister was like, "Why are you late?" and everything. I was like, "Don't worry about that," and shit like that. So, and class is beginning, man. I'm talking about classes getting in, teachers introducing themselves. We making folders and shit for our class. So, you know how that shit is in high school. You got to make folders, and so you can do your work, and then you have to show your teacher at the end of the week, or, the day of work, stuff like that. So doing all that shit was going on. Have you ever felt that someone was just eyeballing you and just staring at you the whole time, and then when you look, it's like you look at directly at that person that was staring at you? Well, that day it was a particular female. She was staring at me, and like a shy look, but then you look away when that person looked. That's what she kept doing. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I was like, okay, so I got myself a little crush already. School just started. I'm feeling myself. I'm like, all right, what I'm saying? Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she feel this way about me? I'm me, just feeling myself, just not really giving a shit at that point in time. So all that's going on, and the full first week of school, I didn't say a word to her until like Friday. Well, man, let me take that back. Wednesday in the middle of the week, I said something to her, but she was so shy. And she kind of made it awkward a little bit. So, she kind of walked away, and I kind of walked away like, okay, whatever. We'll talk again when it's time. So, Friday comes, and, her friend, her name was Catherine. Her name was Catherine, whatever. And she was a cool person, cool-ass person. And she comes, she comes through. I'm walking out the door because school's over. I'm walking out. She comes to me. She was like, hey. She's like, do you have a girlfriend? And I'm thinking like, nah, I ain't got no girlfriend. Where you hear that shit from? She's like, oh, I was just asking. And I was like, okay. So I'm still walking. I was thinking like, damn, that was, such and such friend. The one that was eyeballing me and everything, and everything staring at me and shit. So I wasn't thinking nothing of it, so I go home, my sister, she's in the house, she's on the phone, chit-chatting with her people or whatever. So I asked her, I was like, hey, do you know such and such? And my sister was like, no, you're not going to talk to her and all this stuff like that. And I was like, why not? She seemed like a cool-ass person. I want to get to know her and shit like that. She was like, no, you're already talking to somebody. And I was like, so? I could just stop talking to that person. So my sister, she gave me her MySpace, because MySpace was popular back in that day, back in 2010, 2011. It was popular and shit. So we did, I hit her up on MySpace, and she wrote me back and whatnot. I got her number. We started texting and whatnot. So me, I'm trying to make the move. I'm trying to make the early move, like, when you gonna come see me move, So she was like, I can come tomorrow. So little, saying, she kept her word. She came the next day. Her and her friend came. Me and her, we was talking, get to know each other and whatnot. And we kind of rushed into it. You feel me? Like, as I think about it, then and now, we rushed into a relationship so fucking fast. It was ridiculous. So, if you think about it, I had a girlfriend. Just like that. Just a snap of fingers, I had a girlfriend. Now, I'm going to be real with you. She's really girlfriend material. Even today, you think about it, she's girlfriend material. And at first I wasn't really like, it wasn't a problem, but I mean, I got her, that's all I can really say is I have her. So what I ended up doing, was I was thinking to myself, like, I really have to tell the first female. So I'm gonna call her girl number one. I have to tell her, because if I don't, shit's gonna fucking hit the fan. Everything is gonna go fucking crazy, and I don't want shit to go fucking crazy. So what I did was, I told her. I had to. I already knew she was gonna find out, but so I went ahead and told her. Shit hit the fan. Like, I'm talking about, like, she was crazy. She was like not crazy, but she was just mad. She was fucking crying. She was fucking pissed off. Like, everything, bro. And the bad thing about it was, she came and she told my mom. Now, I was just thinking, like, why would you come tell my mom? Like, my mom's not going to sit there and tell me to stop talking to this person, And my mom, just like I said, my mom was like, I was wrong, but, what can she do? I'm a guy. I'm a boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young man. I'm going to make my own decisions depending on who the fuck cares about it, type shit. So, doing all that, me, I was just like, I didn't want to hurt her anymore. So, I was just really thinking to myself, like, should I still talk to her, or should I just not talk to her? So, my dumbass, being a dumbass, kept talking to her. And, the girlfriend that I was with, she was the type of person, if she felt like I was doing something wrong, she was finna go through my phone. And that shit right there pisses me off. Like, I hate when people go through my phone, but nobody don't go through my phone now. But I would hate for a female to go through my phone. Like, I don't have nothing to hide, to be honest with you guys. I don't have shit to hide when it comes to other people or females or whatever. I don't have shit to hide, because if I'm not dating you, you shouldn't have a reason to go through my phone. But still, if you don't pay my bill, you shouldn't still be going through my phone anyway, because you might find something that you don't want to see. But in that case, back then, it was all about the BlackBerry phones, and I had a BlackBerry Pearl in that day, and she always found a way to get through my fucking phone. It was ridiculous, and when she did, Some days she found something, some days she didn't. Other days she just wanted to go through my phone just to do it. And one day she seen her name in my phone, and I was just telling her that I wasn't talking to her. I wasn't talking to her like that. It was just that she called me, and I was just telling her that she don't need to be calling my phone and shit, because I don't want to get fucking, saying, piss you the fuck off, shit like that. Just trying to like ease it up, trying not to let her, get on my ass, you know what I'm saying? And she fell for it, but then other times she was like, fuck that shit. No, I'm not finna go through that shit. I'm not finna get cheated on or nothing like that. So one day I was at home, and my mom, me and her got into it. It was bad. It wasn't bad, like super bad, teenager shit, and I ran away, packed my shit, and I just packed my clothes. I was a little teenager, so I packed my PlayStation too, nigga. Like, I want to be able to chill and play my fucking game somewhere when I go somewhere, shit like that. And guess who I called? The girl number one. I called her because I couldn't call the girlfriend because her mom didn't really approve of a guy staying, but the girl number one, her mom didn't mind. She didn't care. Her mom was cool. She looked out for a nigga and shit like that. So one weekend we were like chilling, okay? And just to think, I'm trying to keep this away from my main girl. I'm trying to keep this away from her because I don't want her to be on my dick, all this shit like that. But can you blame her? Because I was already fucking up. Can you blame her? Nah. So we were chilling one weekend, and we went to I was with girl number one, and we were going out to her sister's house. And her sister stayed on Olive, stayed, like across town in my city. So we went over there, and it was late. It was super fucking late. And the thing was, man, it was fucking crazy because at that time I ended up going back home like the day after. I ended up going home, whatever. So, she wanted to hang out. I was like, nah, at first I was going to be a man and be like, nah, I ain't going to do that. But I ended up going. So, it was late, super late. I was tired. She was tired. And guess what happened? It happened. So me and her, we end up sleeping together. We end up having sex. And it was just like, the first thing that came to my mind was, I can't believe I'm actually finna fucking do this. And I still end up doing it, like not stopping myself, not trying to, pull away from that. Just to be like, nah, this is not, I should be doing this. I should be at home and being on the phone with my girlfriend, not here with you, laying in bed with you, doing this with you. I should be at home. But no, me being the guy, I wasn't finna turn down no pussy. Regardless who it was, I wasn't finna turn it down. And that's the thing that fucks up my mind every day. It's like, if I had a better mind and I thought better and I was more mature then, I would have walked away. I would have just walked home if I had to. Because that was the worst decision I could ever make in my life, because, I'm cheating on somebody. Cheating on somebody is like fucking crazy. So when that happened, I ended up staying the night. And the next day I went home. So when I got home, I still kind of felt bad. I jumped in the shower. I'm just like, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, And next thing you know, I got showered. Girlfriend hit me up. She was like, hey, what you doing, babe? And I was like, nothing, just chilling, just got home. I was out late last night with the homies or whatever like that, with the bros, whatever, just got home super late. And they was like, oh, okay. So she wanted to see me. But I couldn't see her. I just went ahead and was like, I can't see you right now. I got some family shit going on. I didn't have and guys, I didn't have shit going on. I didn't have a goddamn thing going on. Just, I didn't want to sit there and look in her face and knowing that I cheated on her. Fuck. How am I supposed to tell her that? How am I supposed to go and tell her that I cheated on her with the girl that I'm not supposed to be seeing at all? And you guys, you gotta think, like, this is a girl that has had my back. Alright? Like, both of them had my back. Girl number one had my back, girl number two had my back. But girl number two, she had my back as much as girl number one did. And it's like, how can I break that down to her and be like, I cheated on you? So what I had to do was I had to think. I was just sitting back and I was thinking. I was like, I need to go ahead and tell her. Because if I tell her, just to be upfront with her, at least I feel better to knowing that that she knows. So the weekend passes. I haven't seen her yet. We still talk, but I haven't seen her. So the weekend comes up. And you got like, it's crazy as fuck because it's like, she hits me up every morning. She said, "Good morning, babe. How did you sleep?" Shit like that. So this morning I didn't get a text message from the girlfriend. I got a text message from girl number one. And she was just like telling me I better fucking choose between her and my girlfriend at the time. I should be able to choose because if I don't choose, she's gonna go to school and tell every fucking body that we slept together that night. I was thinking like, are you fucking serious? Like, is you really finna put yourself through that and go to school? You're gonna seem like the hoe in this situation. Like, why would you do that? She didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all, she gave no fucks that day. Like, I swear, because I told her, I said, I'm not finna break up with her for you. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it. Cut that shit off. Well, guys, that day, she gave no fucks once again. She went to school. She told everybody. Even the girlfriend, bro. She went to her and told her. Like, are you fucking serious? So, I'm coming through school. And, guys, I swear to God, it seemed like I was a fucking special agent in that bitch that day. Because when I was walking in, I was like sneaking. Because I didn't know if she really did tell her. But she actually did. Because the girlfriend, her friends were actually looking for me. And when they actually found me, bro, it was like, I knew they found me. Like, I was like, oh, fuck. And in my peripheral vision, I seen them. And I just kept walking. So I go to my locker. And, well, the locker that me and that girlfriend was sharing, my shit was on the ground. So I already knew, what I'm saying? Damn, fuck it. It's out now. It's out. So I go to pick up my things because I was just going to relocate to one of my homegirls' lockers, just be like, can I put my shit in your locker? And, whatever like that. And while I was picking up my shit, she comes. The girlfriend, she comes up. Well, ex-girlfriend. She comes up and she didn't say a word. So I was like, I turned around and I was like, look, I know you pissed off. I know you fucking mad. Okay. But you ain't had to disrespect my shit like that. And I went to grab her arm, not like forcibly, just grab her arm, right, And she turned around and literally looked me directly in my face and yelled, "Get the fuck off of me." I let her go. You feel me? I let her go. And like, that was like, I wasn't embarrassed, but like, people looked. Kids looked. Students looked. They seen it. And it was fucking crazy, bro. Like, it was fucking crazy. And I don't know, man. It was like that day I could most likely wish I can go change that shit. But it was like, if you think about it, I learned my lesson. Because now I know to never fucking cheat on anybody, to never have multiple fucking females. And it's not like, oh, you should have picked a better girl that's not going to say anything. It's not even that. It's just the fact is that either way it goes, some females don't take that shit. Some females don't like to be cheated on. Some don't like to be played with. And I deserve this shit. 100%. I deserve this shit. But you know what? Guess what? I'm a better man now. And that day, I might as well say, long story short, me and that girl, we end up talking again. Me and the girlfriend, we end up talking again. We end up smoothing things out. She put me on a fucking probation period, meaning that I couldn't touch her, couldn't kiss her, couldn't anything, bro. Like, it was crazy. But I did it, so because I wanted to be with her. But eventually after that, we end up breaking up because she couldn't trust me, because she thought I was still talking to her, and I wasn't, but she thought I was, and I couldn't blame her. I could not blame her. So, but till this day, I do still care about her. I do still have my feelings for her. We don't talk. I don't really have a number to text her and shit like that. But it is crazy, bro. Like, you know, that whole situation in high school was an embarrassing moment for me, but it was crazy because me trying to be a player. And even though I had the right mind to stop the shit ahead of time, I still didn't do it. So if you think about it, guys, it's like I kind of deserve the shit that happened because I fucked up. And as much as I want to go back and change it, I can't. But like I said, I learned my lesson. I'm a better person than I am now. Then you got to think, I was like 18 years old. Now I'm 22 years old. And, you know, I treat females like they are supposed to be treated. And I have one female. One. I only keep one. And as much as I think back on it, I feel good because it's like I'm better than I am now. I wish I could show her. But no, you know what I'm saying? I can't. But the girl number one, the one that spilled the beans, me and her, we're cool friends. We're not like talky every day, but we cool friends, and you know what I'm saying? We got each other back. So it was like when it comes to shit like that, people could still come together and be cool and be friends afterwards through all the bullshit that happened. It depends on if you want to be adults about it. Now, some people can actually forgive one another and don't say shit to them. You know? So, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, if you guys have been through this situation like me or in high school or any situation like this, please leave it in the comment section below, man. I would really, really like to hear about what y'all been through and everything like that. And if you haven't, I guess just tell me how you felt about this story. It really doesn't make a difference to me because I would like to hear, I would like to interact with, you know, new fans or new subscribers or people that subscribe and they would like to see more videos like this. Because like I said, I want to be more than just a gaming channel. I just want to be more of I can be able to tell you guys stories and you guys like it. You know, because I got big plans that I want to do for my channel because I'm a new YouTuber, so I just want to be able to do new things for my channel. But like I said, let me know if you guys been through this situation. Have you been through this? If you haven't, okay, that's cool. But if you have, I would like to know. And if you guys like me to continue to do these stories or shit like this, I will. Like I said, it's all up to you guys. Because I'm willing to make good videos and put out good videos if you guys are willing to watch it. Because I don't want to waste time putting out videos that no one is not going to watch or, you know, shit like that. So, like I said, if you want to follow me on on Twitter, not Facebook, on Twitter, I'll leave all that down in the description below. I do live stream games daily. If you guys want to come sit, enjoy, watch some games like Call of Duty, maybe NBA 2K14 on next gen and shit like that. If you want to come watch that shit, I'll leave it all down in the description below. Come follow, man. I promise you, come follow. It's some good shit. You know, it's not the best, but it's some good shit. You guys will enjoy yourself. So, this is Ken G. I'm out, man.
Ready for deployment. Friendly SATCOM active. Friendly chopper inbound. Enemy SATCOM
nobody. You said I'm giving